I am a student at Wake Forest University, and I am from Kansas City, Missouri.
I was born in Los Angeles, California.
Shanxi Province in China.
I'm Westchester, New York.
Birmingham, Alabama.
I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah.
From Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Portsmouth, Ohio.
I'm in Emporia, Kansas.
I found debate going into my freshman year of high school.
I saw a campus debate going on, and so I just happened to ask about it.
I became involved in debate in high school when my grandmother said, "Oh, you like to argue a lot."
I love debate because my friends were all in it, and so they all pressured me into doing it.
Actually following a girl in high school. It was like, hey, you're cute, I'm gonna go where you're going. And so ended up on the debate team from there.
Debate provides you a model for a community where people disagree with you, oftentimes vehemently, and I think that's important for like regular life because obviously in the real world, not everyone's gonna agree with you, and debate teaches you how to manage those conflicts.
There's the reading skills, the research skills, the ability to do problem solving, to really isolate down what the causes of problems are, and also to brainstorm different types of solutions.
The academics, the knowledge base, a lot of the things that I learned in debate you would never know about or hear about in your everyday conversations. It's almost as if anything that somebody says I can comment on.
The research methods, public speaking is never really an issue for me, but having that information behind me helped to amplify my voice.
The people it targets are not the football players or the jocks or people that have athletic ability. You can see I'm a tiny little guy.
And what's fun about it is just honestly the ability to show that you have this knowledge of this topic and that you can prove someone wrong. That with this knowledge you can wield it as a sword and use it in competition. And I mean, it's that feeling, but it's also just communicating with your peers and learning more about the world.
Not only is debate competitive, it's also a great academic resource where individuals gather together and compete against each other in a great environment.
My connection to debate meant a lot of things for me. It meant food, it meant shelter, it meant relationship, it meant love sometimes. It also meant, the nasty, grimy things that accompany all that, and so debate was home for me in somewhat of a literal sense.
You have your own responsibilities, or a different set of responsibilities. It's like a world outside of the world that you're used to.
I find it a safe place. I've been coming here for so long. I've had so many valuable experiences here, and so I just kind of love it, and it's become a home because of that.
I think that everyone should give it a chance, at least do it 1 year, and who knows, you might end up really liking it. It might be something that you want to spend several more years doing. That's what I did, and I loved it.
The most valuable experience that I've had in debate is getting to meet people with basically every single type of perspective you could imagine in the entire world. And you just never really get to see that just going through school because you're always limited to one location. But in debate, you're located all over the nation.
Debate gives you the opportunity to not only use facts and knowledge that other people have developed and researched and looked into, but also to create your own. So I've been able to use poetry and spoken word and hip hop to influence the arguments that I make and to truly kind of connect with people who otherwise may not engage in these conversations, which to me revolutionizes not only these discussions, but how I go to my classroom, how I go to the next job I get, to my next interview, and just relate and correspond with people who may not see the world like I do, but we have somewhere to relate to each other.
I think that we can all come together and value one another and value our different perspectives instead of viewing these things as mutually exclusive or antagonistic, right? We can all come together because, that's what it's all about, isn't it?